Assalamualaikum and hello. I'm going to continue with the next video about chemical properties of carboxylic acid. In this video, we are going to focus with three chemical properties with reference to reaction of carboxylic acid with group 1 and group 2 metals. The second one is reaction of carboxylic acid with base, and the last one, esterification between carboxylic acid with alcohol. So we are going to go for the first reaction with electropositive metals, group 1 and group 2 metals. Usually for group 1, we can use sodium as our metal, or for group 2, we can also use magnesium as our group 2 metal. So for example, I have group 1 metal reacts with my carboxylic acid. So I will have metal carboxylate salt as my product, where this hydrogen will combine with another hydrogen from another carboxylic acid to form hydrogen molecule as the side product. And it will be O- here, as you see from here. And it will attract sodium ion from sodium metal when it is stabilized. So you can get this form of metal carboxylate salt as your product, just like this one. And after that, don't forget to put your hydrogen molecule or hydrogen gas that you form as your side product. And when you balance the chemical equation, you will have half in front of H2. And after that, last thing, you have to emphasize the phase of hydrogen gas, whether you want to show the arrow pointing upwards, or you can also use in bracket gas phase. So either one is fine. Next one, we have carboxylic acid reacts with magnesium metal. So the reaction will undergo in the same way, but in this case, you will form two metal carboxylate salt because it will react with magnesium ion Mg2+, and you will have hydrogen gas H2 as your side product, and you can also use in bracket gas as well, but you need to emphasize. As you see here, when you want to balance the chemical equation, you have to put 2 here in front of your carboxylate salt to indicate 2 of your metal carboxylate salt at the right side together with Mg2+ and H2. So all of this must be balanced with the left hand side. So don't forget to put coefficient 2 in front of your carboxylic acid. So let's try example 12, chemical equation for A. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to draw my product, which is metal carboxylate salt. As you see here, I got 2 carbons in my carboxylic acid. So I will have this structure, double bond O, and this one O- will attract Na+. And after that, you have your side product plus H2 in gas. And when you want to balance this one, you are going to put coefficient 1/2 in front of H2, so that you will get 1 hydrogen here and 1 hydrogen here. 1 sodium, 1 sodium. 2 oxygens, 2 oxygens. And you got 2 carbons, 2 carbons. So both sides are balanced. So this is your product for equation A. Let's go to equation B, where I have my acid just same with the one from A, but right now I react with magnesium metal from group 2. So what will happen, I will have my equation carboxylate salt in this form, but there will be 2 of them. So small coefficient, and after that you got Mg2+. So the size for Mg2+ is just the same as your carboxylate salt, but this one 2 here a bit smaller. And after that, I got my hydrogen gas, and the next one, I want to balance my equation. So I got 2 metal carboxylate salt here, so it's just from here. So I'm going to put coefficient 2 in front of this, as big as you can, because it will be clear to examiner to see your answer. So this is how you answer the equation for the reaction with electropositive metals, group 1 and group 2 metals. Let's continue with the neutralization reaction. This is where I suppose all of you know about this one, where you will have acids react with strong or weak base, and you will form salt and water. So the selective bases that can be used in this reaction, there will be 4 of them. The first one is sodium hydroxide, NaOH. The second one, ammonia, NH3. The third one, sodium carbonate. Please remember the chemical formula, which is Na2CO3. And the last one, sodium bicarbonate, NaHCO3. So the difference here between Na2 and NaH. So I will explain the general chemical equation for each of the bases that you can use to react with acid. So I'm going to start with carboxylic acid reacts with NaO. So you will form metal carboxylate salt. So this side is coming from this one. So I'm going to highlight the one that will be changed this side to this side. So H here will combine with OH minus to form water. So this is how your equation when you show the reaction between acid with NaO. Next one, we have your carboxylic acid with ammonia. You will form carboxylate salt, but in this case, it will attract NH4+. NH4+ coming from NH3 reacts with hydrogen from acid. So it will form NH4+. So this part will be changed into this part. Next one, I have carboxylic acid with sodium carbonate. So please remember, we are going to form the same case as NaO. You will form metal carboxylate salt, but you will have 2 side products. The first one is H2O and the second one is CO2. So CO2 here, you have to emphasize using the arrow pointing up, or you can use gas in bracket. So this is because you have carbonate ion from sodium carbonate. That's why you will form carbon dioxide as well for your product. Same goes for sodium bicarbonate. You have NaHCO3. You will form metal carboxylate salt plus H2O plus CO2. And don't forget to balance your equation. But for this case, everything already balanced. So if you see here, I put a bit observation here for reaction when you have acid reacts with sodium carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. You will see a specific observation when CO2 gas tested with lime water, the solution turned cloudy. So this can prove that there is a presence of carbon dioxide gas in your solution. So it will show the positive result for your reaction. So I have example 13. Question A. How am I going to do for this part? I'm going to show my metal carboxylate salt. So don't forget, everything is going to stay as it is for this part. So this one stay as it is. So I'm going to copy back the same chemical equation. So I will have CH3, CH2, bonded to C, double bond O. And the next one, I will have O minus, and then I will attract Na plus from sodium carbonate. So I will put beside O minus. So this is my metal carboxylate salt plus H2O and then plus CO2 in gas. So this is my product for example 13, equation A. Let's go to the next structure, equation B. Please make a correction here because this one, there is a missing hydrogen here. So I'm going to show the reaction when you have your acid reacts with NaHCO3. You will form metal carboxylate salt. So everything is going to stay as it is for this part. So I'm going to copy back just like this one. And you have to put bond here, O minus. And I'm going to attract Na plus towards O minus. So this is my metal carboxylate salt plus H2O plus CO2 in gas phase. Next one, I have my equation C where this part is going to stay as it is. So I'm going to copy back as it is. So I will have this part, and this bond will attach to O minus, and it will attract NH4 plus. So a bit special for this one, there is no side product. And the next one, you have this acid going to stay as it is for this part. So I'm going to copy back just like this one with O minus and A plus. And then you have your side product is water because this is NaO. So that's how you want to show the equation for 4 different bases that you can use in neutralization reaction. Let's continue with esterification, where you have your carboxylic acid reacts with alcohol. In this part, you will do the bond cleavage. For carboxylic acid, you will lose OH group here, and for alcohol, you will lose hydrogen here. And everything you will combine together from this end with this end. So you will have your ester as your product when you react with condition hot and sulfuric acid. And don't forget, you will have H2O as your side product coming from this combination OH and H group. So you will have that one as your side product. So when you are needed to write the observation for this esterification reaction, please remember you can write it down as pleasant smelling compound produced, because usually for ester it will form a pleasant smell. Now let's continue with one example from here. I have my alcohol here and I have my carboxylic acid here. I will react both of them with acid and hot condition. So you will form your ester where the bond cleavage will break between this one, H here, and OH here. So I'm going to combine. Let's start with alcohol first. So I'm going to copy back the structure as it is. So I will have this structure, and this O will combine with this part at this end, and you have double bond O and CH3. So this is your ester, and don't forget you have H2O as your side product. So this is how you want to draw your esterification between carboxylic acid and alcohol. So I hope all of you understood how to do the reactions of carboxylic acid with group 1 and group 2 metals, or with base, or with alcohol. So it depends on your reaction. I hope all of you can understand the concept itself. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.